Praise the Lord. Praise the living Jesus. Father, Lord, we thank you. We bless you this morning. Father, as we want to listen to your word, Father, Lord, perfect every areas of our life, every spiritual wound in our life, Father, Lord, heal us perfect as we are hearing this word in the mighty name of Jesus. I am Pastor Paul Ikumola, the founder of PIM Outreach. God asked me to preach about spiritual wound. You can call it spiritual injury. It started from the womb. You have to be very careful. You mother that you are carrying pregnancy. Anywhere you go, you eat. Go to your family, you eat. You are not careful. You have to be very careful. From now on, I'm telling you, those people that give food for you, to you, you know the kind of food they are giving you. Eh? Think, because you are pregnant, think. Though I know that when you are pregnant, most people consume, but no matter how, you have to be very careful. You don't just eat anyhow. Secondly, when you give birth to that child that God has given you has reason and has mission in this life and has destiny to fulfill. Likewise, the enemy has made a research. When you give birth to that child, immediately they see that child, if it's a glorious child, they started every tragedy, every plans to harm that child. You have to be very careful. Third, the placenta. When you give birth to a child and that placenta, brother and sister, daddy and mommy, you have to be very careful. Let the father, you father, is your duty to go and do what? Dispose it. And when you are going to dispose it, you don't take anybody along, because the person you are taking along, do you know its own plan? You have to be very careful. Fourth, the sponge you use to bath that child, that is the first time you are bathing that child. The soap and the water, you have to be very careful. The first bathing you give bath that child, you have to be very careful again, because enemy were looking for every opportunity to harm that child. You have to be very careful again. Where you can sustain injury, spiritual injury, you can sustain it in your dream. Your dream, yes. We that we are hard at time we dream, we can't explain it. Talk less of a day child or a 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Can they explain their dream? They cannot. This is how the enemy comes. That is why you have to do what? Be very vigilant. You have to be vigilant anything you are doing. When you father, that is why when you wake up in the morning, you just with your hand, you place it on your children's hair, and pray for them, anoint them with oil anywhere they are going. That is your duty. God has given you those children for you to take care of them. Nothing must harm those children. Nothing. Don't allow enemy. Because those children, God gave you for a reason. Because these children is a gift from God. They are a gift from God. You have to take care of them. There are many parents, they don't take care of their children. At the end of the day, when the enemy overcome the life of those children, you see the children they start misbehaving, and the parents now, we don't have rest. Start running from one mountain to another mountain. You don't know that you are the cause. Again, another injury is from your parents, you children, that you always hurt your parents. One day you will force your parents to curse you, and when they curse you, you don't know that you are from that blood. That curse will surely affect you. And you parents, control your anger. Anytime your children hurt you, don't just curse them. They come out from your body. And when you curse that child, you know that curse is going to what? It's going to reflect in their life. So you better just control yourself. You don't allow anger to lead you. Don't allow anger in your life. Instead of that, sing songs of praise to overcome that anger. Again, another injury that people receive, injury from your girlfriend or from your boyfriend, especially you men. Do you know that girl that you discourage and you promise her heaven and earth that you are going to marry her and you disappointed that girl? I'm telling you. Do you know who that girl is? Do you know the kind of spirit the idol they serve in their family? Do you know maybe the girl is belongs to she was into any evil covenant that any man that climb her, if that man should disappoint her, that man is going to face her. You have to be very careful, brother and sister. Another injury is you yourself that give yourself, you that you are a mechanic, you that you are a furniture, you brother and sister that you are tailored here. Many people will give you job and disappoint them. At times you sell their clothes to another customer. You can receive. Do you know those people that you are dealing with? All of them, they are not ordinary people. And some people, when you disappoint them, they will not even come to you. Or when they came first time, second time, third time, they will not come to you. They have another agenda against you. You have to be very careful. Anything you are doing, brother and sister, another injury you receive it. Maybe where you have scored, you parent that God has given you your children, and those children that God has given you cannot take care. Anytime for holiday, you take them to your brother, you take them to your family to go and stay there. Why? Those places you are taking those children, you don't know that it's very risky. You don't know why. When they notice that your children, they are delivering things well, and they saw that your children are sharp, they have wisdom, than their own children, they will try one way or another to harm your children. Especially when they see that everything your children are doing, they do it perfect. You don't know that from there you are giving them upper hand. You are giving them a chance. You are giving them opportunity to harm your own children. You have to be very careful. You parent that you send your children for holiday, you are not there. It's those children that are there. Do you know what they are facing? The food they give to them. There are some children, they will just take the glory of your children and give it to another person. You have to be very careful. Injury from the ministers of God, you have to be very careful. Especially you member that you discuss your pastor's matter, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. Injury from your boss and from your master. I'm telling you, you are working in a company. Do you know how many money that you have died? How many check that you wrote? Check of 20,000, you write 200,000. I'm telling you, all those things that you are doing. Do you think that your boss, he might be quiet, but do you know extent that he has gone to? That anybody that is trying to cheat him, you have to be very careful. In that book, there is a way out when you have received any of this injury. In that book of Jeremiah 33:6, he said, "Behold, I will bring its health and cure. I will cure them, and I will reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth." God said he will heal us. God said he will cure us. He said he will reveal unto us abundance of peace and truth. Those things that is hidden to you, God will reveal to you. In that book of Deuteronomy 32, 39, he said, "See now that I, even I, am he, that there is no God, neither there is any that can deliver out of my hand." There is some curse you receive from God. Imagine, look at Cain, he received a curse from God, injury from God. Look at Reuben, he received an injury from his father. So you have to be very careful. But there is solution. That is why I used to tell you, need men of God. Because when you come to men of God, they will lead you in prayer, and you need counseling and deliverance. You don't far from men of God, because when you are into all these things, you are in a bondage. But you need a way out. You have to lose from this bondage. You cannot allow this to stay long in your life, because as it's staying long, it's destroying many areas in your life. I'm telling you, in the book of Jeremiah 17:14, he said, heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for thou art my praise. For thou art my praise. There is a way out. When you have injury, he said in that book of Jeremiah, he said, heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved. Thou art my peace. Praise. God is your praise. You are praising idol, you are worshiping idol. It's not solution. Come to God. That sickness, that injury is going to heal you. In that book of Exodus 23:25, he said, and ye shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless the bread and their water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. God said he will take sickness away in your midst. It is well with you, brother and sister. I want you to amen. I'm coming back, because I've not finished this topic. Maybe my next preaching, I'll still come back on that wound, because I've not finished it. I still want to preach, use some Bible verses to do what? To balance it. It is well with you. I'm Pastor Poliko Mala, founder of PRM Outreach. In case you need any counseling, deliverance, or prayer, you can call on this number 081 056 9542. 081 056 9542. It is well with you. I pray that wound that you receive physically, spiritually, either from your dream, heaven heal you perfect in the mighty name of Jesus. I pray that wound that make you to misbehave, that wound in your life that make your life stand in a spot, receive healing in the mighty name of Jesus. It is well with you. God bless you.